Hello Miss and hello everyone. Welcome to the presentation. My name is Daniel Fu and I'm here with my friends Godwin and Vincent to present our topic, which is epic gaming for quality education. We are going to cover the topic from the background of education in Indonesia, how gaming could provide quality educations, the game that we created, the features and everything about the game, our marketing plan, and lastly the strength and the weakness of our game.
Let me introduce myself first. My name is R. Vincentius Andreas Wianto. My study number is 1907-10288. Now, I will present about background of education in Indonesia. Education in a country has an important role for nation building. Education is the learning of knowledge, skills, and habits of a group of people that are passed down from one generation to the next through teaching, training, or research. The quality of education in Indonesia is currently very concerning. This is evidenced by the UNESCO data on the Human Development Index rankings, which is the composition of the rankings of educational attainment, health, and per head income. This data show that Indonesia's Human Development Index ranks 102 in 1996, ranks 99 in 1997, ranks 105 in 1998, and ranks 109 in 1999. According to a political and economic risk consultant or PERC survey, the quality of education in Indonesia ranks 12 out of 12 countries in Asia. From this, it can be seen that the inadequate index and the quality of education in Indonesia can be seen clearly that education in Indonesia is in trouble. In 2018, Indonesia was ranked 6th in the bottom of 79 countries surveyed by the Program for International Assessment or PISA. It makes the quality of education in Indonesia still inferior to neighboring countries such as Malaysia and Brunei Darussalam. The survey conducted by PISA is an evaluation survey of the world's education system that measures the performance of middle education students by assessment of literacy, mathematics, and science abilities. Okay, next is how games can provide quality education. Game and the world of education are two different things, but games can also be a means to improve the quality of education. For this, there are four main bases. How the effectiveness of each learning session can be increased through game-based learning. Number one is motivate. The first thing that is important for effectively learning is the level of student motivation to learn, because motivation is the main key to effective learning. Game-based learning is proven to encourage learning motivation and interest in learning topics very well. Simply because learning has to be happy first. To improve this aspect, games are very suitable. The features of the game encourage intrinsic motivation and increase student interest in learning topics. Number two is 21st century skills. The second foundation is the development of students regardless of Academic material. Game-based learning has many benefits in honing skills they need for the future, including creativity, collaboration, critical thinking, problem-solving skills, empathy skills, persistence, initiative, and others. The World Economic Forum specified these skills as 21st century skills.
So, in order to provide a quality education in a way that is satisfying, we will be introducing our game Brainbuster. Brainbuster is a game where you compete with your friends and players all over the world to solve problems such as puzzles, riddles, quizzes, and study cases. You can imagine this as two players doing a game, where you are given a series of puzzles or questions and you have to answer it faster than your opponent to win against him. And this game is the implementation of that in the form of an application. These are the features of our game. First, compete with players all over the world. You can compete with your friends or with random publics, find a match, fight in a few minutes battle of quiz or puzzles, or other problem-solving game. The faster you answer it right, the more points you get. You can use hints if you have to get a clue to an answer. Highest point decided as the winner of the game. Daily challenge to solve. You will be given challenge daily that you can solve to gain some rewards. The detail of the reward will be explained later on. Next, we can complete achievement and earn titles. The achievements are basically the same as what normal game have, and completing those achievements will give you experience and some rewards, one of them being unique titles. For example, solving an odd number of puzzles will give you the title of Puzzle Beginner. If you solve even more, you will gain the title Puzzle Intermediate, and at most, you will be able to gain the title Puzzle Master. And of course, there are a lot more achievements to complete, which makes this game much more interesting compared to a normal quiz game. You can also create your own challenge and share it to the public. Other players will be able to solve it. And then we have a customizable character and background. You might be wondering, why does a quiz competition game like this have the features of character and background customization? Well, if you think about it, most gamers think of game characters and game-related stuff as attractive things, in which they might be interested to play a game just because of good-looking characters and stuffs, which is why we added this. The character will resemble the player and identifies a player uniquely, and it will be displayed during the battle with your opponent. So the opponent will probably think that, oh, this player must be a veteran or something for having a rare item on his characters. These details will make the game much more brighter and much more fun to play. And lastly is add friends with other players and interact with them, a very common feature that's needed in many multiplayer games. Next we will be talking about the reward system. There are 3 rewards that you can get in the game. There are experience, currency, and artifacts. Experience as a basic reward used to increase your level. More level means that you're more veteran in the game. Currencies in the game will be golds and diamonds. It could be a different form of currencies also, and it is used to buy in-game items. And lastly, artifacts are basically in-game items itself. How do we get those rewards? The rewards will be given in these ways. First, winning a competition against other players will give you experience and currency items. Next, solving daily challenge or challenge from other players also gives you the same reward. You can also try to complete some achievements to gain rewards. Easy one will give you low level rewards, and the hard ones will give you high level rewards, including rare artifacts and big titles. As a gamer, you always try to aim for an epic win. So here are some possibilities to achieve an epic win. That's finishing an extremely difficult achievement. A very common thing of an experience related game that includes high level titles. For example, titles like Puzzle Master, for solving numerous amount of puzzles. And another way is by beating a veteran class player while being in a low level. Winning such a game is a pride of every low level gamer because players get excited when they are able to beat opponents that are much better than him. Aside of improving the player's ability, They will also gain more confidence, which is a good thing.
Hello, Miss Dita. My name is Godwin Aditya from English for Specific Purpose F. My NPM is 190710356. So now I will discuss about one of our uh, project about game, and the topic is our marketing planning or market planning. So there are 4 points in our market planning. The first is product. So what is our products about? It's a game application. So it's basically an application in your smartphone or any device, and it's a game where you can play on that application. And second is the goals on our marketing plan on our market planning. Our goals is to be downloaded and play. The application is to be downloaded and played by people all over the world. So we're going to make this game like so popular in some countries. For example, like Mobile Legend, PUBG, or Free Fire, where the game gains the heart of people in some country, so they can play it anywhere and anytime. And the third point is the marketplace. So where you can get this product or application, basically you can just install this application from the App Store. So just go to the App Store and download this game. And the last is the target. So what is the target of this game? What kind of people that gonna play this game? Our target is mainly gonna be teenagers or people in educational age. Honestly, this game is for everyone, for any age, but we mainly focus this game for teenagers because teenagers will love this kind of game where they can play together because teenagers nowadays like together, like gathering around and they play games with people, and that's gonna be fun for them. So what is what is good about this game? What makes this game interesting? So first, of course, is having fun with friends. That's the basics of every game where we're having fun when playing that game, especially with friends. And second, it interests your knowledge. Why it is interests your knowledge? Because game uh, force you to think. So there are some quiz like it tests about your knowledge. Like example, what is the capital city of Indonesia? And the answer is Jakarta. And if you say the wrong answer, there will be the right answer in the end. So it increases your knowledge about some place. And the third is it sharpens your brain. Like I said before, it forces you to think. So you're gonna use your logic in some riddle or quiz, and it increases your thinking skill, especially on logic. And the last is competition and sportivity. So this game is used to be played by with players with real people. So will motivated to win in this game, and you will uh, what is it? Interest your competitive competitive souls. Like you want to win and uh, make other people lose. And what is the downside of this game or something not good? There are 3 points. So first, high difficulties that are not suitable for kids of young age. So this game is kind of pretty hard because you need knowledge and some deep thinking even for the riddle. Then this game is not suitable for kid that is very young. So I guess this game is suitable for junior high school student plus lah, starting from teenager I think. So for toddler or kindergarten kids, I think this game is not sweet for them because it's not fun. That's fun for them. And the second is possibility of board playing solo, of course, because this game is designed for playing with friends together. So this is not a game for you're playing when you are gabut or not having any activity, then playing alone, not having friends, and this game is not suitable for it. And the third is excessive use of hints that backfires the player's ability. So I think one of the point of the game is interest in knowledge and thinking skill, but yeah, sometimes people so lazy to think and they just use the hint button and they don't interest and it not interested ability, especially in the thinking skill, because they just lazy and use the hint so much. And
Now we will be summing all of the topics. Quality of education has been one of the concerning problems, especially in Indonesia. So in order to provide a better education in a satisfying way, we introduce our game problem solving based game called Brain Buster. It is a game where you can compete with your friends or players all over the world on solving problems, riddles, cases, and such. The component of the game, such as daily challenge, customized characters, and player titles, makes this game not that much more boring to play. And this game will be able to improve players' problem-solving ability, and at the same time, gains entertainment from it. And that will be the end of the presentation. Hopefully, this idea will inspire a lot of people, so that we could have a quality education with Epic Gaming. This presentation is brought to you by myself, Daniel Fu, and my partners Godwin Aditya and Vincentius Andreas. Thank you for listening.